Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime no Mi. Joy Boy and Luffy have a lot in common. The two, even not living at the same time, seem to have their fates linked, and this can even include the devil fruit that is now used by the Straw Hat Pirate. In addition, many other doubts come up with the manga news, and I already count on your help to leave your like in the video to support the channel. I also hope you subscribe if you're still new here, and leave your comments saying your opinions and what the next videos you want to see here on the channel. Now let's go to the video. Guys, today we are going to continue with our Q&A videos regarding the One Piece anime. For those who don't know, these videos consist of answering questions related to the One Piece manga made by you in previous videos, remembering that the answers are mainly based on the information presented so far in the One Piece manga. The first question asked is, could Luffy have eaten the same fruit as Joy Boy? Because Joy Boy lived during the Void Century and Sekai Sifu said he has a fruit that hasn't awakened in centuries. Many possibilities indicate so, but so far we don't know much about Joy Boy. It's just been said that he lived a long time ago and that he didn't fulfill the promise made with the fishmen. However, Oda would not introduce this character for no reason. Possibly, he has a great relationship with Luffy, as Joy Boy leaves a mission for the next people who carry his will. So this will that he mentions may also be related to the devil fruit he had, which as we know, could be the Goma Goma no Mi, as it is a fruit that Sekai Sifu was protecting. So this fruit can contain a powerful awakening, something that Joy Boy could have achieved during the past, so Sekai Sifu only recognized the power of the Goma Goma no Mi through Joy Boy, so they had to change his name, so no one would know the real nature of the fruit's power. Obviously this is just a possibility, but there are several conversations and events that indicate that it may actually be true. Because initially the Goma Goma no Mi was only introduced as a simple fruit with rubber power, but over time we see that its importance seems to keep secrets, even being able to generate fire underwater, something that is practically impossible, so we will only know of its incredible capabilities only when Luffy reaches his awakening, just as Joy Boy possibly did during the past. The next question says, do you think it's possible that at some point Garp, Dragon and Luffy can fight together? I strongly believe in this possibility, but this would only happen at some specific moment. During the Battle of the Best in Marineford we can learn more about Garp's personality. Even though he is faithful to the marine ideals, he doesn't agree with most of their actions, so giving priority to his family. During the battle, Garp showed not to want to let them take Ace's life. Because he loved Ace as his family. Even though he was not his grandson by blood, he considered Ace almost a son. He remained by his side all the time. Even though he wanted to free him, he could not, because he had to obey the orders of the marine. But after Akainu took Ace's life, we see that Garp was filled with rage. If Sengoku hadn't immobilized him, we would have seen a fight between Akainu and Garp, because in the angry state he was in, it was very likely to be a fight until one of them could end up losing his life. Dragon, even though not much is revealed about his personality, he seems to be very protective of his son Luffy. Even though he is not by his side, he still hopes that Luffy can conquer his dreams. When Luffy's bounty increases, he shows great joy for his son. During the beginning of Luffy's journey to become the Pirate King, Dragon even helped him escape Smoker, and Luffy would definitely join them if necessary, as he always seeks to protect those who are important to him. As Luffy has a big heart, no matter the consequence, he would do anything to save them. During his journey we see how far he goes to save a friend. Two more remarkable feats of this is when he orders Usopp to burn the Sekai Sifu flag just to save Nico Robin, and when he goes to the island of one of the four great emperors of the sea, Big Mom, just to save Sanji. If something happened to your father or grandfather, it is very likely that he would go to where they are to save them. The same would happen if something happened to Luffy, such as him being captured just like Ace. It is very likely that they will come together to help him, no matter what the enemy was, even if it was against the Marine and Sekai Sifu. Another possibility of teaming up would be against something that could cause great chaos in the world, like the legendary battle items of the past. If they fell into the wrong hands, their goals could become the same. Then through a temporary alliance they could unite, making them cooperate so that together they could defeat the one who is controlling this great power. The next question asked is, which of the next Straw Hat Pirates do you think will be the next crew members to have haki? I believe that 3 members can possess this power in the future. The first on the list that I believe will possibly possess haki is Nico Robin, because during the Wano arc she is learning many new skills, managing to greatly enhance her fruit's powers, managing to create perfect clones of herself, and even managing to transform into a giant demonic form of herself. Even though she is the archaeologist of the crew, she often gets into combat with enemies to help her friends, so if she learned haki, she would help the other crew members a lot more in a battle. Because with her fruit, the Hana Hana no Mi, she would be able to project her arms with Busa Shoko haki, which would allow her to defeat enemies that use Logia-type fruits. Another Straw Hat pirate who may soon learn haki is Usopp. He already has Kenbunchiko haki, but it's currently the only haki he can use. This makes it impossible for him to fight a Logia user, as his special ammo would be impossible to hit his enemies. Like Robin, he could also learn to use Busa Shoko haki haki, as there are currently a lot of enemies that have Logia fruits. So for him to be able to help his teammates and also be able to defend himself, it is necessary for him to learn Busashoko haki. Finally, Brook, even if he manages to affect the souls of his opponents, this can become ineffective against powerful enemies. He would have to use his sword, as he does not have Kenbunchiko haki or Busashoko haki. This gives him a great disadvantage in combat. So I believe that these three characters will soon be able to learn haki, so that they can help their companions even more to defeat powerful enemies. The next question is, who is the strongest right now? Kaido's or Big Mom's three crew leaders? Both crews have very strong pirates, but among them the ones that stand out the most are Katakuri, who belongs to Big Mom's crew, and King, who belongs to Kaido's crew, and it's really hard to compare the skills because both are powerful. However, there is a possibility that Katakuri is considerably stronger than King, as he has an awakened Paramecia fruit through which Katakuri manages to make his body similar to that of a Logia user. King, even though he is very fast, has weaknesses like those observed by Zoro during his fight against Luffy's crew member. The flames that are on his back show the moment when he will be fast and his defense will decrease. So fighting an observant opponent, the opponent can easily figure out how this ability of his works, thus quickly defeating him. As we realized during the whole cake arc, Charlotte Daifuku and Charlotte Perospero are not the best fighters in the crew, as they are easily defeated despite possessing a powerful devil fruit. The same thing with Jack, who belongs to Kaido's crew. He has great brute strength and great resistance, but these characteristics don't make him someone difficult to defeat. Queen, for being a very intelligent and skilled scientist, is able to create several powerful items that can help him during combat. So I believe that Kaido's pirates can be stronger than Big Mom's allied pirates, as they are used to constantly fighting, making them more trained and experienced than Big Mom's pirates. The next question says, who is the one that appeared to Zoro in the week's chapter? Many fans say that it could be the representation of a Shinigami, who is wanting to take Zoro's life, or even the power of some illusion projected by his head, reflecting some fear he may have. For after Mihawk defeated him, he promised that he would never lose a sword duel again, and by having recently had a tiring fight with King, he may have received in his body great injuries that left him close to losing his life. After all, he was already injured by the fight against Kaido. What caused this fear of losing your life without being able to fulfill your promise to become the best swordsman in the world could have caused your brain to have projected this Reaper spirit? All that remains is to wait for the next chapters to confirm this possibility, because so far this figure or any similar has not been demonstrated so that we can base ourselves on it. The last question of the video is, it was shown that the crew of the King of the Pirates made a map of the location of One Piece. Who is this map currently with? After the separation of the pirates from the crew of the King of Pirates, there are a few things that could have happened to this map, and we are going to comment on three possibilities about what could have happened to this map. The first is that this map may be hidden in a nearby location, or on Laugh Tale Island itself. This island could even be the Great Kingdom, which is also in a secret location, so inside the Lost Kingdom could be the map, and also some poneglyphs could also be in this kingdom. So through this map the Straw Hat Pirates could finally find Laugh Tale, where the One Piece is kept. In addition to Nico, Robin would also be able to fulfill her dream of knowing what really happened during the Void Century. The second possibility is that he may be with some former crew member, such as Silver's Rayleigh, who was the right-hand man of the Pirate King, or even some yet unrevealed character who was part of this crew. In that case he would soon have to appear in history to bring us new revelations. The latest theory is that the King of the Pirates may have destroyed this map so he wouldn't make it easy to get to this island, so only pirates worthy of actually finding Laugh Tale with their willpower would be able to find this island. After all, this person would be someone who would inherit the will of the Pirate King. Let us know in the comments what you think about this video. If you have a question and would like us to answer it in a video, leave it here in the comments. Until the next video, thanks to all of you for watching the video to the end. I hope you enjoyed the content and information in today's video. We hope that we will always continue together talking about the news of the anime and the manga, so comment your doubts, news, or what you think will happen in the anime in the future. Also comment on the new videos you want to see here on the channel. We'll see you again in the next video. I'll wait for you here. Bye.